everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Katarina. I'm super excited about today's video because today's video is going to be my 5th update for my Palette 2018. And if you are wondering, if you are new to my channel, why this is my 5th update, even though we are already in September, it is because I started this palette in April. This is actually my first time ever doing a palette, and the palette that I am panning is the BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel palette, and this is the original one. So I'm going to put to the screen now a picture what my palette looked like in the last update a month ago and what it looks like now. So as you can see, there is quite much progress that I have made in this month. So there is 2 more pans, there is 2 more eyeshadows used up completely, and there is progress otherwise. And I am actually really surprised by this progress I made. August was the first month that I was really struggling with my palette. I, for the first time, felt that I really don't want to reach for it. I was a little bit bored with it, and I also did have some other stuff in light going on, so I didn't have that much time to do my makeup. I did quite easy looks. I feel like this month I have fallen in love with this palette again. I feel this is so fall appropriate palette, and perhaps that is why I'm so inspired by it now. So let's go through each shade individually. This matte light cream shade I have made a lot progress with. So I have been using it as brow bone highlight, and there is really not much at all left here. This shimmery pink shade was gone before my last update. I actually think I used it up in August. This matte kinda like middle toned brown was already gone like months ago. It was the first shadow in this palette that I used up completely. In this matte mauve shade there is a lot more pan showing, and actually today I am wearing this in my crease, and I'm also wearing this in my crease, so this is the darker matte plum shade, and with this one I am the most surprised because I hit the pan on this. I was really worried if I'm going to hit a pan at all with this shade or not, but I did, and I'm really surprised. So I have especially loved to use these colors together with golds, like today I am wearing these with this gold on my lid. And my goal for September was to use up this shade completely, so this was a shimmery champagne gold, not as yellow as this one, so I did finish up this, and at least a couple of times I did wear it together with these plummy matte shades. And my goal for September was to hit pan on this gold shade, and as you can see I have hit pan, and there is actually quite large size of pan showing. I felt like it took forever to hit the pan, but once I did, it kind of just expands, like I reach for it all the time, and I really do enjoy the shadow. Then there is only 2 eyeshadows left in this palette where there is not pan. So this bronzy shade and this coppery shade, and this shadow I used up, so this was a matte dark brown shade. My goal was not to use it up during September, but I did, and I don't mind it. I feel it wasn't the most pigmented deep matte brown ever. This took quite much building up, and that's why I don't mind that it's gone. I do have better browns in my collection that I can use now that that one is gone. And these highlighter shades, these 2 deeper ones, I have excluded from this palette because it's just so impossible to hit pan on those. So I am really happy with the progress I have made. I have really been enjoying this palette. I have enjoyed to play with it. I have created some looks using only this palette, but as you can see there is not matte browns anymore, so if I have been needing matte browns, I have been using it together with this Barium Fall in Love palette that looks like this. I think these palettes go beautifully together, and I have gotten many beautiful looks combining this. So my goal for October is to use up this shade completely, so this matte light cream. There is so little bit left that it starts to annoy me. I just want it out of this palette, so my goal is to use it up. It shouldn't be difficult at all because I like to use it as brow bone highlight, and I'm wearing it as brow bone highlight today. Then I'm trying to hit pan on these shades. I don't know if I can hit pan both of these, but at least from one of them I would like to hit pan. I do like to change them a little bit. Sometimes I use this and sometimes this, but I don't know which one I'm going to hit pan on first. Maybe this bronzy one, because it does have a little bit bigger dent. I don't think actually that the pan is that far away. If I can hit pan on both of them, great, but I honestly don't think I will be able to hit pan on both of them, but if I can, great. But my goal is to use up this matte cream shade completely, and then my goal is to hit pan on one of these shades. So we'll see how I do in October. And because this palette doesn't have all the matte shades I need, I'm going to still keep this Barry M Fall in Love palette on the top of my vanity next to my Pantat palette, so I can use them together. There is still some looks I would like to create using these palettes together, and I think this matte brown here is so perfect transition crease shade. And I'm also going to use another palette with this palette during October, and that is actually not all matte palette, but there is so many interesting mattes I would like to use with this palette. So I'm talking about my Jeffree Star Androgyny palette. This is quite new for me. I have actually worn it only once, and I really want to reach for it more because I think it's so fall appropriate. So I think I'm going to use it together with my Pantat palette, and I'm actually excited about it. In the Androgyny palette there is so much colorful eyeshadows, and I think I can create something fun with these palettes. Okay, so that was everything for today's video. I am really happy with the progress I have made. I'm looking forward to see what my palette looks like in the end of October. I have also been thinking a little bit about my Pantat palette 2019, but for now I just really want to focus on this Pantat palette. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did like it, please put thumbs up and see you in my next video. Bye bye.